All right, so you sent in some stuff about combination skin. Sounds like that's your skin type.
Yep.
And you know what? The article you shared from Spavelous, that online magazine,
Yeah.
really nailed it,
Uh-huh.
talking about that oily T-zone,
Mm.
the forehead, nose, and chin.
Right.
But then you've got the cheeks,
Yeah.
and they can be either super dry,
Right.
like the Sahara Desert, or totally fine.
Totally.
It's like you've got two different faces happening at the same time.
Exactly. It's like that split personality thing they were talking about in the article.
Yeah, totally.
That's exactly it.
So that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We're taking all this info
Uh-huh.
and breaking it down.
Yep.
So you can figure out how to handle this combination skin situation
Right.
and hopefully end up with skin that's radiant and balanced
Absolutely.
without needing a whole beauty store in your bathroom.
Right.
And I have to say, Spavelous, that article,
Yeah.
really lays things out in a practical way,
I agree.
especially for health and wellness stuff.
Yeah. They do a good job of that.
Okay, so first things first.
Uh-huh.
What's actually happening with combination skin?
Right.
Why is it acting so crazy oily in some spots and dry in others?
Well, it's like we said.
Yeah.
It's this mix of different skin types.
Right.
All on one face.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the oily T-zone.
Yeah.
And the dry or normal cheeks.
Right.
And that's the most common combo.
Uh-huh.
But what's interesting
Yeah.
is what's causing it.
Okay.
The article talks about these overactive sebaceous glands,
Oh, yeah.
especially in that T-zone.
Uh-huh.
That's a big reason for all that oil.
Makes sense.
And then there's genetics.
Oh, yeah.
Like if your family has certain skin types,
Right.
you might be more prone to combination skin too.
Gotcha.
Hormones play a role too,
Of course.
especially monthly cycles.
Yeah.
Those can really mess with things.
Right.
And then the seasons.
Oh, yeah, the seasons.
Yeah, summer usually means more oil,
Mhm.
and winter can make things super dry.
You know what? That's so true for me.
Yeah.
My forehead is an oil slick in the summer.
Yeah.
But come winter, my cheeks are like sandpaper.
Oh, yeah. I feel that.
So knowing about these different zones,
Mhm.
like Spavelous calls them,
Uh-huh.
the oily T-zone
Yeah.
versus the drier cheeks,
Right.
that's the first step to figuring out how to take care of your skin.
Absolutely. That's the key takeaway.
Right.
You can't just use any old product.
Right.
Your skin has different needs
Yeah, totally.
in different areas.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
treat them individually.
Okay, so now that we know what we're dealing with,
Right.
let's talk about the everyday stuff,
Uh-huh.
the skincare routine.
Right.
And I was so happy to see the article say less is more.
Me too.
What are the must-dos for combination skin?
Well, the key is consistency
Uh-huh.
and using the right products.
Okay.
So cleansing, you got to do it every day.
Right.
But be gentle. The article recommends pH-balanced cleansers,
Yeah.
one specifically made for combination skin.
Right.
And then at night,
Yeah.
try double cleansing.
Double cleansing.
Yeah.
What's that?
So you start with an oil-based cleanser
Oh, interesting.
to get rid of makeup and sunscreen,
Mm-hmm.
and then you use a gentle water-based one.
I see.
The point is to clean everything
Yeah.
without drying out your skin.
So the oil cleanser kind of attracts all the oil-based stuff,
Exactly.
and then the second cleanser washes it all away.
You got it.
Interesting.
Oil loves oil.
Makes sense.
So that first step,
Yeah.
it's great for getting rid of sebum,
Uh-huh.
makeup, sunscreen,
Yeah.
without messing with your skin's natural barrier.
Right.
And the second cleanser,
Yeah.
make sure everything is gone.
Okay, so after cleansing,
Right.
even if your T-zone is oily,
Yeah,
you still need to moisturize.
you got it.
The article says to use a lightweight,
Yeah.
oil-free moisturizer all over. Uh-huh.
And maybe add a little extra to your cheeks?
Yeah, if they're feeling dry.
Okay, that makes sense.
And, of course, sunscreen.
Yes, sunscreen always.
Every single day.
So important.
Absolutely.
What kind of sunscreen is best for combination skin?
The article recommends oil-free,
Uh-huh.
non-comedogenic.
Non-comedogenic.
That means it won't clog your pores.
Okay,
And SPF 30 or higher.
got it.
That's crucial for preventing breakouts.
Yeah, especially in that T-zone.
Exactly.
Now, what about things to avoid?
Oh, yeah. There are some definite no-nos.
Okay, tell me.
Harsh toners.
Huh?
Anything with alcohol.
Okay.
And those scrubby exfoliants.
Really?
Yeah, they can strip away your natural oils,
Oh, I see.
which can actually make your T-zone produce even more oil.
Makes sense.
It's like your skin's trying to overcompensate.
Right.
And those harsh products,
Yeah.
they can really irritate your dry areas too.
So no more scrubbing away the oil.
Exactly.
Okay, good to know. Now let's talk about treating your different zones.
Oh, yeah, this VIP treatment the article mentioned. Tell me more about that.
This is where it gets really personalized.
Okay.
You treat each area according to its needs.
I like that.
The article has this great table
Oh, yeah.
that breaks it all down.
Tell me about it.
So for your oily T-zone,
Uh-huh.
the usual suspects are excess oil,
Yeah.
enlarged pores,
Right.
and blackheads.
Ugh, those are the worst.
I know, right?
What can I do about those?
Well, clay masks are great.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those.
They soak up the oil
Uh-huh.
without drying out the rest of your face.
Okay.
Salicylic acid is another good one.
Salicylic acid.
Yeah, it's a BHA.
Okay.
It gets inside your pores
Uh-huh.
and dissolves all that gunk.
That causes breakouts.
Exactly.
And for moisturizing that area.
Yeah.
What's best?
A lightweight gel moisturizer,
Okay.
it'll hydrate
Uh-huh.
without making you look shiny.
All right, so that's the T-zone. Yeah.
What about the cheeks and jawline,
Right.
where it's usually drier?
Well, for those areas,
Go ahead.
the main issues are dryness,
Uh-huh.
flakiness,
Right.
and sometimes sensitivity.
Right.
So hydrating serums are good
Uh-huh.
to boost moisture.
Okay.
Lactic acid can help with flakiness.
Lactic acid.
Yeah, it's an AHA.
Gotcha.
And richer creams are good for extra hydration.
I see.
The article suggests some specific things you can do,
Oh, like what?
like using a clay mask
Uh-huh.
just on your T-zone
Okay.
once a week,
Right.
a lighter moisturizer on your T-zone,
Yeah.
and a richer one on your cheeks,
Okay.
and gentle exfoliation
Uh-huh.
2 or 3 times a week.
Gotcha.
Being careful with the dry areas.
That's so smart. You're
Yeah.
giving each part of your face
Yeah.
exactly what it needs.
That's the idea.
Okay, so what about specific ingredients?
Yes.
The article mentioned some all-star ingredients.
They did. That can handle multiple issues.
Right, those Swiss Army knife ingredients.
Tell me about those.
So niacinamide is a big one.
Niacinamide, okay.
It helps control oil in the T-zone,
Uh-huh.
calms redness,
Okay.
which can happen anywhere,
Right.
and it strengthens your skin barrier.
Oh, wow.
It's a powerhouse.
Okay, what else?
Hyaluronic acid.
Yeah.
It's amazing for hydration without feeling heavy or clogging pores.
Perfect for combination skin.
Exactly.
Any others?
We talked about salicylic acid already.
Yeah, the BHA.
Great for keeping pores clear.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a green tea extract.
Oh, interesting.
It's a great antioxidant,
Okay.
soothes inflammation,
Right.
and helps balance oil.
Those are all really good.
They are.
What's the best way to use them?
Well, the article says don't go overboard.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use too many actives at once.
Okay.
Start with 1 or 2.
Right.
See how your skin reacts, and then add more if you need to.
That's a good point.
It's better to be cautious.
Definitely.
And now, let's not forget about lifestyle,
Oh, yeah, right.
because it plays a huge role in skin health.
It does.
So the article mentions things like
Yeah.
cutting back on sugar and dairy,
Okay.
because they can trigger breakouts and inflammation.
Right.
Drinking plenty of water.
So important.
Absolutely.
Keeps your skin hydrated.
From the inside out.
Right.
Managing stress.
Oh, yeah, stress is the worst.
I know, right?
What does stress do to my skin?
Well, it releases cortisol,
Uh-huh.
which can make your skin oilier.
Really?
Yeah. And more sensitive.
Oh,
And then there's sleep.
yeah, sleep.
So important for skin repair.
I know I need more of it.
We all do.
The article had some good tips for those lifestyle changes.
Yeah. Little things you can do.
Like what?
Like adding more leafy greens to your diet,
Okay.
trying meditation,
Uh-huh.
or even sleeping on a silk pillowcase.
Silk pillowcase.
Yeah, it's gentler on your skin.
Interesting. I never thought of that.
It can make a difference.
So it's really a holistic approach.
It is.
It's not just about the products.
Good.
It's about taking care of yourself,
Exactly.
inside and out.
Now let's talk about seasons.
Oh, yeah. Seasons are a big one.
They are.
My skin changes so much throughout the year.
Same here.
What should I do differently in each season?
Well, the article breaks it down.
Okay, good.
So in summer,
Uh-huh.
your T-zone might get extra oily,
Yeah.
and the sun is stronger.
Right.
So use lighter moisturizers,
Okay.
like gels,
Uh-huh.
and a mattifying sunscreen.
Mattifying.
Yeah, it helps control shine.
Okay.
In winter,
Uh-huh.
dryness is the main issue,
Yeah.
especially on the cheeks.
Right.
So use richer creams there.
Okay.
And consider a humidifier
Oh, good idea.
that'll add moisture to the air.
Right.
Now, spring and fall,
Yeah.
those are trickier.
They are.
Your skin is kind of in transition, so adjust your routine gradually.
Okay.
Don't make any drastic changes.
Good advice.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
If you live somewhere with strong heating or AC,
Uh-huh.
you might need extra hydration all year round.
Makes sense.
Those systems can really dry out your skin.
Right.
Now, if you're into DIY,
Oh, yeah.
the article had some cool
For
ideas.
combination skin.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Well, a honey mask is good.
Honey. What does that do?
It balances oil,
Uh-huh.
hydrates,
Okay.
and it's antibacterial.
Cool.
Oatmeal masks are soothing
Yeah.
and absorb excess oil.
Right.
Green tea ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Yeah, you freeze green tea.
Oh, okay.
They can calm inflammation
Uh-huh.
and make pores look smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
What about plain yogurt?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It has lactic acid,
Uh-huh.
which exfoliates gently,
Okay.
and it's good for your skin's microbiome.
Interesting.
Just remember to do a patch test first.
Oh, yeah, right.
With any new ingredient,
Uh-huh.
whether it's from a store or your kitchen,
Makes sense.
and moisturize after any DIY mask.
Gotcha.
Oh, let's talk about some common mistakes.
Oh, yeah. What are those?
Things that can actually make combination skin worse.
Okay, so what should I avoid?
One big one is over-exfoliating.
Really?
Yeah, especially in the T-zone.
Uh-huh.
It can actually make your skin produce more oil.
Oh, wow.
Another mistake is using a heavy cream everywhere.
Right.
It'll clog your pores in the T-zone.
Makes sense.
And skipping moisturizer in oily areas.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
Okay.
It can make your skin produce more oil to compensate.
I see.
And finally,
Mm-hmm.
trying too many new products at once.
Right.
Stick to a routine.
Yeah.
And be patient.
Consistency is key.
Exactly.
Okay, so the article ends on a really positive note.
Yeah, I love that part.
It's all about embracing your unique skin
It is.
and not seeing it as a flaw.
Absolutely.
It's about finding balance.
Right.
It's not perfection.
So the article has this game plan.
Yeah.
Understand your skin zones.
Uh-huh.
Create a basic routine.
Okay.
Customize your treatments for each zone.
Right.
Adjust your routine as needed
Ah.
with the seasons and your stress levels.
Uh-huh.
And be patient.
That's so important.
It is.
And I love what they said about combination skin.
With that.
It teaches us to really listen to our skin
Yeah,
and honor its complexity
absolutely.
and take better care of ourselves.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
It is. And then there's the FAQ section.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful.
It is.
Yeah.
Can I use oil-based products?
Ah, good question.
Because I've heard you should avoid them.
Well, the article says yes,
Really?
but you have to choose carefully.
Okay.
Look for lightweight oils
Okay.
that won't clog your pores.
Non-comedogenic?
Right.
What?
Like squalane
Okay.
or jojoba oil.
Got it. What about exfoliating?
Right.
How often should I do that?
The article says 2 to 3 times a week
Okay.
with gentle chemical exfoliants
Right.
like lactic acid or salicylic acid.
Makes sense. What about toner?
Is it necessary?
Yeah.
Not always.
Okay.
But if you use one,
Uh-huh.
choose an alcohol-free one
Right.
with balancing ingredients.
Okay. Now, what about breakouts and dry patches?
Oh, yeah. That's a tough one.
It is. Can I treat them both at the same time?
You can.
Okay, how?
The article suggests spot-treating breakouts
Right?
with salicylic acid
Uh-huh.
or benzoyl peroxide,
Okay.
and then hydrate the dry areas separately.
Makes sense. So basically use different products
Yeah,
for different areas.
exactly.
How do I know if a product is working?
Good question.
It can be hard to tell sometimes.
It can.
What should I look for?
The article says to give it 2 to 4 weeks
Okay.
and see if you notice any changes.
Like what?
Less shine in your T-zone,
Okay.
fewer dry patches,
Uh-huh.
and a more even skin texture overall.
Gotcha. So basically we've learned
Yeah.
that with combination skin,
Uh-huh.
the key is to understand your zones
Absolutely.
and find a balanced approach.
That's it.
It's all about adapting to your skin's needs.
Right.
That Spavelous article
Yeah.
really gave us a lot to think about.
I agree.
And now you have a great foundation
Uh-huh.
for creating a skincare routine
Yeah.
that works for you.
So here's a thought for you.
Okay.
We were talking about the different needs
Uh-huh.
of the different zones of your skin.
Right.
Maybe that's a metaphor for life.
Wow.
You know, like different parts of ourselves
Yeah.
needing different things.
Interesting.
What if we took that zoned approach
Yeah.
to other areas of our lives?
I like that.
Something to think about.
It is. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for sharing your sources
It was my pleasure.
and for taking this deep dive with us.
I enjoyed it.
We hope you learned a lot
I hope so too.
about combination skin
It's a fascinating topic.
and that you can now create a skincare routine
Absolutely.
that makes you feel confident and radiant.
That's the goal.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.